I'll be back. I'll be back. They mad. They mad because I'm with the wife. Look. Shut up, wife. And my mama.
Jermell and Jermall Charlo almost come to blows and have to be separated after Jermall Charlo accuses Jermell of putting his hands on his wife. Well, we gonna talk about it. I got the full story here, but before we get into the video, make sure that you hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subbed to the channel. What's happening with it, y'all? This past weekend was crazy in the world of boxing, and I mean not only inside the ring, what we seen happen to Errol Spence, outside the ring, the whole weekend, the Charlos, oh yeah, they was turning up. They was turning up the whole weekend. We know what went down with Jermall Charlo and Caleb Plant, where Caleb Plant absolutely leaped off his feet and took flight on Jermall Charlo and knocked the skin off his face. And honestly, I hated to see that happen to Jermall Charlo, and I really hated to see it go down between Jermall Charlo and Caleb Plant, two fighters that I actually like a lot. Two fighters that I've had the opportunity to, hang out with and talk to on several different occasions. So I rocked with both of them. So I hated to see it go down like that. But hey, sometimes that's just how it go down. But like I said, man, it was going down the whole weekend with Jermell Charlo and Jermall Charlo and the whole Charlo family, and it also went down between the both of them. Now, I did another video and I let y'all know the beef stemming with Jermall Charlo and his wife. We all know that they was going through a nasty divorce. They was going through a nasty custody battle. But it seems like that Jermall Charlo is back with his wife and they trying to work things out. Jermell Charlo ain't feeling that. We've always known that Jermell Charlo, he do not like Jermall Charlo's wife. I've seen on several different occasions where Jermell Charlo disrespected Jermall Charlo's wife right in front of Jermall Charlo. He's calling her bees and all type of names right in front of Jermall Charlo. And Jermall Charlo, he's never tried to get at his brother. He's always just told his brother, hey man, chill out, calm down. And he kind of kept it cool with his brother. But this time, it really went down. And yes, I will play the audio so y'all can hear exactly what happened. Now, we all know the story like I just told y'all where Caleb Plant, he slapped Jermall Charlo in his face. And the reason that Caleb Plant slapped Jermall Charlo is because Jermall Charlo touched Caleb Plant's beard. Caleb Plant told him not to do it again. Jermall Charlo did it again, basically trying to be funny. He wasn't doing it, in a way to try to test Caleb Plant. He was just trying to be funny. Jermall Charlo, he does silly things like that, but Caleb Plant ain't the one to play with like that. So Caleb Plant did as he said he was gonna do. He reared back, took flight on Jermall Charlo and slapped the dog shit out of him and told him, don't you ever touch my face. I told you don't touch my face. So Caleb Plant did what he's supposed to do as a man. Even though Jermall Charlo wasn't doing it in that type of way, Caleb Plant reacted like he said he was gonna react. You know what I'm saying? He warned Jermall Charlo before that. And before all of that took place, Caleb Plant and Jermall Charlo had been going back and forth, talking about, we gonna fight. Y'all know how boxers do, But usually when fighters go back and forth, it don't get physical. This time it got physical and Caleb Plant made sure it got physical. But with all that being said, after that went down, Jermall Charlo, he started going berserk. I guess after he had time to think about what just happened, because when it first happened, Jermall Charlo kind of paused and he walked in a different direction. But I don't know, once he gathered himself and he realized what just had happened, he started trying to go after Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was already gone out of the building by that time. It continued on the outside. Jermall Charlo was yelling, saying he needed to get his lick back. The authorities got involved. And it was just a whole lot of commotion. People trying to hold Jermall Charlo back. Jermall Charlo's coach got involved. And he was the only one to be able to get Jermall Charlo to calm down. But in the midst of all of that, Jermell Charlo's girlfriend, she caught sight of Jermall Charlo's wife, and she ran up on her, attacked her, and beat her down in the ground. I'm talking about she put a whooping on Jermall Charlo's wife, and that's Jermell Charlo's girlfriend or fiance, right? The same girl that Jermell Charlo's been with for a long time. So she whooped on Jermall Charlo's wife. Now, in the past video I did, I let you know that they actually had beef. Jermell Charlo's girlfriend and Jermall Charlo's wife. They haven't liked each other for quite some time. I've seen Jermell Charlo's girlfriend say that she would whoop Jermall Charlo's wife on several different occasions, but the thing is, Jermall Charlo is always trying to mediate the situation and trying to, keep the peace. Jermell Charlo is always egging it on. Jermell Charlo's the loose cannon. He's always egging it on, saying, oh yeah, my girl will beat your wife ass. Yeah, my girl will beat your wife ass. And he's always egging it on. Now, with all that being said, there was an incident that took place a couple of months ago when Jermall Charlo went to his ex-wife's house, or his wife's house. I guess they didn't get a divorce. Seems that they back together now. But Jermall Charlo pulled up at her home because at the time they was living in separate homes. And Jermall Charlo's wife had the kids that morning. Jermall Charlo went to go pick up the kids at his wife's home that she was living in. And for some reason, Jermell Charlo was trailing Jermall Charlo. So when Jermall Charlo pulls up and Jermell Charlo's trailing him and he's behind him in a separate vehicle, Jermell Charlo and Chantel Charlo, Jermall Charlo's wife, they ended up getting into it. They ended up getting into a shouting and arguing match where Jermall Charlo, he was in a separate vehicle and he was filming the whole thing, and he just was like, man, this is what I got to deal with. All I want to do is come pick up my kids from school, and now I got to deal with this. Chantel Charlo, she was kicking Jermell Charlo's G-Wagon, telling him to get out the car, telling him, what's up? You in front of my house? Why you come in front of my house and get out the car and all of that? And it was just a whole big thing. The kids were screaming. The kids was trying to get their mom to stop. The kids was like, Mom, stop, just stop. And Jermell Charlo, he going back and forth with her, and they eventually pull off and everybody drive off. Well, when that happened, y'all already know how Jermell is. Jermell is going to egg his girlfriend on to whoop on Chantel Charlo the first time she sees her. Jermell Charlo was like, hey, you better whoop her ass the first time you see her. And Jermell Charlo's girlfriend, trust me, I've seen them both together. She is crazy as he is, or maybe even crazier than he is. So that's what this stems from. So this weekend, while all of that stuff was going down, like I said earlier, Jermell Charlo's girlfriend, she saw Jermall Charlo's wife. She attacked her, beat her down to the ground, and that was it until they broke it up. Now, Jermall Charlo, I don't think that he saw it. Jermell Charlo was standing right there over the fight the whole time, and he was egging on his girlfriend like, yeah, beat her down, beat her. Yeah. Instead of breaking it up, Jermell Charlo was instigating it, egging it on, cheering on his girl. And it went on for a while before somebody finally came and broke it up. Well, Jermall Charlo was out there. Well, when Jermall Charlo finally realized what had went on, because, his wife got up off the ground and she ran to Jermall Charlo, she let him know what happened. Jermall Charlo went crazy. He tried to go after Jermell Charlo. He called Jermell Charlo all type of B's. Why you put your hands on my wife? But matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let y'all hear the audio, and then I'm going to come back and cook on it some more.
We gonna fight a girl. You up there?
No, that was all me.
You gonna fight a girl? You gonna fight a girl? Hey, you gonna fight a girl? No, you ain't got. I ain't touch no bitch. I ain't touch no girl. I ain't touch no girl, nigga. I ain't touch no girl, nigga. Out of here. I ain't touch that bitch. She got her ass walked. Let everybody go ahead and shit on camera. I don't think y'all on camera. I ain't touch that bitch. Get your contact.
So y'all heard Jermall Charlo telling Jermell, yeah, you gonna fight a girl? You gonna put your hands on a girl? And then Jermell Charlo was like, I ain't touched that B. I ain't touched that B. She got whooped. She got whooped. And then if you could hear Jermell Charlo's girl was like, that wasn't him. That was all me. That was all me. He ain't do that. That was all me. Because Jermell Charlo didn't touch her. Jermell Charlo was right there egging it on. But Jermall Charlo didn't see the fight go down, so no telling what his wife told him. His wife probably told him that Jermell and his girl put hands on me. And so Jermall Charlo, man, he went crazy. He was trying to get after Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo then started trying to go after him, and they had to break the both of them up. And it was all just a big mess. You know what I'm talking about? It was all just a big mess. Hopefully they can squash this. You know, at the Errol Spence and Terence Crawford fight on Saturday night, they actually were sitting right by each other. Jermell Charlo was sitting in front, and then Jermall Charlo was sitting in the back of Jermell. Now, of course, they had got those tickets beforehand. They didn't speak to each other the whole time. They weren't seen together the whole weekend after that went down. And so, man, hopefully they can squash it. We know that Jermell and Jermall, they've had problems with each other before, and it just make it worse that Jermall Charlo's wife and Jermell Charlo's girl, they don't mess with each other. So it's a whole big family feud between all of them. And then today, like you heard earlier in the beginning of the video, the audio I posted, there was Jermall Charlo this weekend, and he was with his wife, and he's saying that, you know, they all mad because we back together. Yeah, I'm right here right now, and they was at a restaurant eating, and he was with his wife, and he was with his mom, and, you know, some other family. And he was like, yeah, I'm with my wife and my mom. What's up? Y'all mad that we back together? And so he just letting it be known that, you know, Jermell Charlo and his girl is jealous that they back together. But hopefully they can fix it. This shit sound like some goddamn soap opera. You know, I just hope that the brothers can get it together and fix this whole situation. Let me know what y'all think about this. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know if y'all think that they gonna get it all sorted out. And yeah, I just want to know how y'all feel about it. Hit the like button. Y'all already know how I do. There you go, talking that boxing again, and I'm gone.